Hello, welcome to music. This is a graphic notation where we put shapes and lines on our score, on our chart to represent sound. So over this side is the volume. So the louder it is, the higher on the page it will be. And on the bottom, the longer this is our time. So the longer the sound goes on, the more space it takes up across the page. So if we go through our stages of our story first, over here, Paul the Parrotfish, nice and calm lines. There are curves in the top, but they're very loose, very large curves, and it's a continuous line. And we've used the colour blue, which is a nice, cool, calm colour. Second phase, 5 straight red lines. They're very sharp lines. They're not no curves, no corners, just straight up and down. Now they are a bit darker down the bottom, and then they lighten off as they go higher, but they're still pretty dark. So the third one, we've got yellow dashes and dots. So dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, dash. And that's another warm colour, but it's not as intense as the red. Over here we've got another cool colour. It's the green, and it's got a zigzag pattern with the line, and it's spread out at the start, and then it slowly gets closer together. The last one is another blue. It's a very cool, calm colour. There's 5 straight lines going straight up and down. Not much happening there. So in the story, the first sound we hear is that water going back and forth in the container. So as the water gathers, it comes back around, and then we start to lose the sound. So on the scale of soft to loud, as the water gathers, it gets louder, and then it fades away. Gathers, fades away, gathers, fades away. So that just represents Paul in his habitat. Nothing's happening, it's nice and calm. Just the water trickling on top of the surface for him. So up here is the next phase. This is where he gets a bit anxious and a bit worried. Something's happening in his environment. He's starting to discover plastic bottles and bags littering in his environment. So for that sound is this. So the sound starts off a bit louder, a bit softer, and then it goes higher. But altogether the sound is very loud. So it's at the top of the scale. So in the middle, this is where he's calling for help, and that sound is. So that's not a very loud sound, it's not a quiet sound, a soft sound. So I put it in the middle to represent that. And this one over here, this is when the help arrives and things start to get better for him and the environment gets cleaned up. So to represent that, we use this sound. So the sound's a bit louder with the biggest lines, and as we get closer together down the bottom here, the sounds start to fade away. So on the end of this one here, this is just straight lines. It's nice and calm sounds. It's very soft sound because we're back to normal for him in his environment. So for that sound, we're just using this. Alright, so we'll go through those sounds without any talking.